Hello, in this video we're going to look at experiment 12 from the BrightSparks Edu mini wind turbine teaching guide. You can see that I've already got the turbine set up on our grapnels tray here, and we're going to look at how you can store your energy from the turbine. We've had lots of experiments where we've maximize the output from our turbine using different propeller blades. We've also taken them outside to see how that happens in real life with variable wind direction. And now what we're going to do, we're going to set up an experiment where we can actually store our energy that we produce, and then later on potentially we could use it when we want to. So with our setup, you can either use the twin blade that I have here, the red one, or you could use the blue 5-blade propeller. It depends what wind source that you're using. If you're using a fan or a hairdryer, either one might be the most efficient and give you the best voltage output. So as always, I'm going to put on my glasses because I'm going to use the hairdryer. I've looked and checked that there's nothing that can interfere with the turbine. The propeller has been put on securely and it doesn't foul the body of the turbine. And so now we should be able to carry out our experiment. And what you want to do for the first part is set up your fan or your hairdryer to your turbine so that it gives its maximum output. So we can use our rule, we could mark the distance with tape, and once we've got it set up we can move on to the following experiment. So there's one thing that's important with this experiment. We're going to be using a capacitor later on, and our capacitor is rated at 5.5 volts. So it's important when you do this and you set this part of the experiment up that your output from your turbine doesn't go above 5.5 volts. So let me just switch the hairdryer on, give the propeller a little help, and I'm going to switch the multimeter on to 20 volts DC. And at the moment, my distancing and the way that I've got it set up, I've got about 4.3 volts. Now I could adjust that and I could make that higher. That's something that you could investigate. We found that normally it's about 20 centimetres away from the propeller blade that you get your maximum output. So if you carry on and do that and investigate how to get your highest output, I'll see you in the next video for experiment 13.